Hello, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Ongakuryu, the podcast where three friends come together and break down what's new in the Japanese music industry. This is the podcast for the week of September 18th, 2020. I'm your host, Ken, and with me we have Gray.
What's happening, dudes?
And once again, that's about it. Another Dos Compadres episode. Luna has been pretty busy as of late, so she's partying it up again.
Yeah, but she did say she wished she could be on. She regretted missing this week. The Oricon she noted was particularly interesting. So,
in her opinion, it was.
yeah. In her opinion, I agree with you. I don't like. I mean, there's something to talk about, but it's not earth shattering.
How about you? What have you been listening to?
I have been. It's been interesting here. I've been applying to jobs. That's most of my life has been. I have been listening to, however, a little group known as Da Ice, because they did drop the music video for their latest single, Dreamin' On, which is the new One Piece opening theme. And I was a huge One Piece fan 6 years ago. I've kind of fallen out of the franchise, but that place still holds a very special place in my heart. And so I wanted to check out the new single, wound up really digging it. And I really liked the Beverly song that the one member of the Ice did with her. And so I was like, I've been meaning to check these guys out and listen to them. So I listened to their latest album and wound up loving it. And their latest single, Amp, and wound up digging that too. So I've been listening to a lot of The Ice lately. I've also been listening to a little bit of Arashi. I need to really start listening to them in the severe way for our upcoming project, but I've just been doing a little bit here and there. And although I will say The Ice is probably the biggest thing I was listening to. What have you been listening to there, bud?
Just a couple things of note. Well, I was also listening to Arashi because of the new song that they did drop. We can talk more about that later. But after that, I was listening to Lucky Tapes again, and just a lot of things that we were kind of left over from our Music Corner episode. Go listen to that. It's live as of speaking, so had a lot of fun with that. So, but besides that, honestly, not too much. Just a couple of Arashi here and there. Yeah, with that, let's continue on to the news here. And then continuing on up to the three-member rock band 10 Feet announced that they will be releasing a brand new single, Seria no Yoni, on October 14th. This will be the latest release done by the band since Hello Fixer back in July of last year, and will be their 19th single overall. It'll come in 3 editions, and you can check out all the information about that on our site, including the live footage that they had in Inasayama last year on our site as well. And continuing on up to celebrate the release of their latest single, Summer Hype, the popular 7-member dance and vocal group Ballistic Boys from Exile Tribe released the music video for said track on their YouTube channel. Released back on October 10th across all digital music streaming platforms, the song is a summer tune with a relaxing mood. And they kind of mix it up for this new style for this exclusive track. You can check out all the information about that on our site, including the music video in question on our site as well.
Yeah, I've actually been meaning to check this out since I really like the Ballistic Boys. I like their sound. That's just me. Moving on up to our next article, we're going to be talking about Korean vocalist Boa, as she's announced that she's going to be dropping a brand new single titled I Believe, which is set to be released on October 14th. The new single is actually part of the mobile game Tales of the Ray's Last Cradle, which it actually looks interesting. I'm a huge Tales fan, and I didn't know that they were making Tales mobile games, but they are, and I haven't checked this out, but being a fan of the franchise, I'm kind of encouraged to, but I haven't done that quite yet. But it's being released in 3 editions, I believe is. And it's a standard edition, type A, type B, and a limited. And the differences and all that is in the article on the site, so you can definitely check that out. And Namco Bandai actually did Bandai Namco. I always get those flip-flopped. But they actually dropped the teaser for it on their channel, not hers, but theirs. So if you're a fan of Boa and wanting to check this out, definitely recommend that. We have it along with a full track listing in the article.
And continuing on up to celebrate the release of their latest single, Limelight, up-and-coming three-member Haikyuu pop unit Kadode released the music video for said track on their YouTube channel. Released across all music streaming platforms, this was the latest single since Wonder and was their fourth single release of 2020. You can check out more information about that, including the streaming link on our site and the music video in question on our site as well.
Moving on up to our next article, we're going to be talking about vocalist Uru, who has revealed she's going to be dropping a brand new single titled Furiko, which is set to be released on October 28th. The new song is the main theme of the suspense film Sumi no Koe, which is set to be released 2 days afterwards on October 30th. And it's going to be released in 3 editions total: a standard, a limited, and a limited pressing edition. The individual details about it are on the site, so definitely check this out along with her latest music video. If you're curious to see how she sounds, but she has a gorgeous voice, and one of my artists I've been meaning to get back to and just haven't quite got around to it yet. But definitely check this out if you're an Uru fan. Continuing
on up, it is the 7-member up-and-coming Korean and Japanese boy group Orbits and Nuts. They will be releasing their debut album 00 on November 11th. Recently formed back in February, this will be the group's first release, and they continue the trend of the latest J-pop and K-pop merge with this once-in-a-lifetime dance vocal group. You can check out all the information about that on our site, including the teaser trailer for the album on our site as well. All right, moving on up to our next article, we're going to be talking about boy group Heisei Jump, as they've announced they'll be dropping a brand new single titled Your Song, which is set to come out in a couple of weeks on September 30th. The new song is actually being used as the theme song for the police drama Kiwado 2 People K2 Ikebukuro Police Department Criminal Division Kanzaki Kuroki. That show is actually starring one of the members of the group, Ryosuke Yamada. So, yes, it's coming out in 3 editions, and usually with Johnny's does this thing, they also drop a bundle edition, because each edition is different. They tend to have like unique tracks on each edition. So if you want to hear all the songs, you have to get all the editions. So we have a full track listing in the article that fully details all of it. And that track listing is kind of complicated. So definitely I encourage you to check out the article and give that a look-see. And pre-order links for all of the editions are there. So if you're a fan of them, definitely something worth checking out. Just a clarification, it's the bundle editions for CD Japan. Not Johnny's has the bundles editions. And then continuing on up to up-and-coming vocalist Baby Kia, released the music video for her track Daisy Girl Diary on Avex's YouTube channel. Released across all digital music streaming platforms last month on October 12th. This was part 1 of the vocalist's continuous releases, and features a diary-like lyrics made in the image of Baby Kia's past. It's very interesting. You should check out the music video in question on our site, including the digital streaming link on our site as well.
All right, moving on up to our next article, we're talking about popular artist Daichi Miura, as he has dropped his latest music video titled Yours, and it's already live on all digital platforms. So if you have Apple Music or Spotify, this is a digital only release. But if you want to check out the music video, it's pretty hot. He does some really great dance moves. It's Daichi. He does what he does. So if you're a fan, this is definitely something worth checking out.
And then continuing on, popular voice actor turned vocalist Mamoru Miyano announced that he will be releasing a brand new single, Zero to Infinity, on December 9th. This will be the latest single he's done as of right now, since Hikari Sasu Kitae back in April, and will be his 20th overall. And it's going to be a part of the popular tokusatsu series Ultraman and their upcoming YouTube miniseries Ultra Galaxy Fight the Absolute Conspiracy that will begin airing this year. You can check out more information about that on our site, including the pre-order links and the trailer for the Ultra Galaxy Fight The Absolute Conspiracy on our site as well. To celebrate the release of their latest mini album, 4-member up-and-coming girls group Sandal Telephone dropped the music video for their track Step by Step on their YouTube channel. The song lends its name from the title of the girls' first mini album that was released on August 25th, and while not changing the game in the idol genre, it's a good representation of the girls' range and fills that hole of idol goodness that's been slowly missed during this ongoing crisis. You can check out all the information on our site, including the music video for Step by Step on our site as well. And continuing on up to celebrate the release of their latest single, popular 3-member rock band The Pigos released the music video for their track Centimeter on Sony Music Japan's YouTube channel, currently being used as the theme song for the popular love comedy anime Rent a Girlfriend. This is the latest release done by them since their EP Anemone back in April, and is their first single of 2020. It comes with 2 editions, and you can check out all the information about that on our site, including the music video in question on our site as well. And continuing on up to celebrate the release of his latest single, popular voice actor turned vocalist Yuma Uchida released a dance performance version of his track Image on his YouTube channel. Released back in August 26th, this was the latest single done by the vocalist since Over back in February, and his 6th single overall. And as previously reported a couple months ago, this was his first dance-centric track, and it just shows how talented he is in the music video. It comes with 2 editions, and you can check out all the information about that on our site, including the music video in question on our site as well.
All right, moving on up to our next article, we're going to be talking about 3-member music group Ryuku to Soine Go, as they have revealed they're actually going to be making their major debut with Victor Entertainment. They are going to be doing so by dropping their brand new album, Neo Neo, which is set to be released on December 9th. And at the time of posting, this was not up for pre-orders, so we'll have to keep an eye out for it. But we do have a preview of their upcoming album, so if you are looking for a new rock band to pick up, or a trio music group, this is definitely something worth checking out.
Then continuing on up, vocalist Dai Hidai announced that he'll be releasing a brand new track, Girlfriend, across all digital music streaming platforms. This is the latest release done by the artist since his summer 2020 instrumental mini album back in August, and is his 7th digital single overall. And you can check out all the information about that on our site, including the lyric video for Girlfriend and the digital streaming links on our site as well. And then continuing on up to popular 5-member boy group Arashi announced that they will be releasing a brand new album titled This Is Arashi on November 3rd. This will be the latest release done by the group since 5x20 back in September, and will be their latest album before their hiatus up at the end of the year. You can check out all the information about this on our site, because as we just talked about earlier, on CD Japan they have all these lovely bundle stuff for particularly Johnny artists. So you can check out all the information about that on our site, including the music video for In the Summer on our site as well.
Moving on up to our next article, we're going to be talking about boy group Fantastics from Exile Tribe, as they have released digitally their latest single titled Winding Road Mirai A, and it is really, really good. I highly recommend it. I think it's their best song since Flying Fish. It is wonderful. I've been listening to it on repeat since I wrote this article. But the physical edition, which is coming out in 2 editions, is going to be released on September 23rd. So definitely check it out. We also have the music video for Winding Road in the article. And if you are a fan of the Fantastics, they don't disappoint. This is a truly fantastic song.
And continuing on up to upcoming band Hello Mantis Q announced that they will be releasing a brand new mini album titled Kohaku on October 8th. This is the latest physical release done by the group since Seikatsu back in September of last year, and will be the 3rd mini album overall, and will be the first one under their new label Tonight Records. Released with 6 tracks total, and will come with a CD-only release, and you can check out more information about that on our site, including the pre-order links and the music video for their song Nandemonai Hanashi on our site as well.
All right, moving on up to our next article, we're going to be talking about 5-member girl rock group 8-Bit Brain, as they've announced they're going to be dropping their second single, titled Out of Order, on November 4th. It's coming in 3 editions, and this is a relatively new rock group, so we have a sampling of their music on the article as well, so you can get a taste for that, and all the details that you need to know are in the article.
And then continuing on, up to 3-member rock band Ame no Parade announced that they will be releasing their track Identity across all digital music streaming platforms. Currently being used as the ending theme song for the popular baseball anime Major Second, the track will be on their new album that will drop December 23rd. This will be the latest release done by the band since Borderless earlier in the year and was self-produced by the band themselves. You can check out more information about that on our site, including the digital music streaming links and the exclusive music video on our site as well. And then continuing on up, the popular duo Maruri to Ryuga announced that they will be releasing a brand new mini album, Aratamete Mashite, on October 21st. This will be the latest mini album done by the duo since Omishiro Okiro back in September of last year, and will be their 3rd overall. It will release with 6 tracks total and come in 2 editions. You can check out all the information about that on our site, including the music video for their track Sunny as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for this. I'm looking forward to it. Moving on up to our next article, we're going to be talking about rock band Radwimps, as they have already dropped. This is already out. You can go order it now. But it came out on September 2nd, but they have dropped a brand new EP titled Natsu no Sei EP, and it's a summer-themed EP. They have a brand new music video that you can check out. We have that in the article, along with order links for each edition, and you can definitely check that out.
Continuing on up to Music Corner alum Lovely Summer-chan released the music video for her track Ah on her YouTube channel, set to be the lead track for her up-and-coming album, The Third Summer of Love. The song will be the latest from the vocalist since I Told You a Lie back in July. It's a very chaotic and offbeat rock number inspired by the movie Fight Club, so it's one to be very, very psychedelic indeed. You can check out all the information about that on our site, including the pre-order links for The Third Summer of Love on our site as well.
Moving on up to our next article, we're going to be talking about rock band Super Beaver, as they have dropped a teaser for their upcoming music video. Well, the music video is for Jiman ni Naritai. I should clarify, which is part of a double A-side single that they're releasing on October 21st, which is Topako / Jiman ni Naritai. And Topako is actually being used for the opening theme for Haikyuu to the Top. And the music video for Jiman ni Naritai actually features the actor Kenta Suga, who does work in both movies and on television. So if you're a Super Beaver fan, this is definitely something worth checking out. It was a pretty interesting... What the teaser has is very interesting. It sounded like it'd be a pretty solid song. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. It's being released in 3 editions, and we have all that information on the site. So if you're a fan of Super Beaver, definitely something to keep a lookout for.
And then continuing on up, the music video for 2-time Grammy-nominated DJ/producer Steve Aoki remix of the 90s dance hit Can't Stop This have been released on Aoki's YouTube channel. And it's lovingly titled Can't Stop This Steve Aoki Remix. Directed by Yuki Sugimoto, and was named one of Japan's motion graphic creators of 2019, top 100 anyway. It's very interesting because this originally was a part of their new generation artists with Beverly Fakey Femme LOL, Kaiten Anzi, under the group Revival Mall 2020 back in May. So it's very interesting that he did a remix of that track for this. So it's kind of blending that Western and Eastern mix of Japanese music with a name that even I know, who's Steven Aoki. So You can check out more information about that on our site, including the order links for Revival All 2020 and the music video in question on our site as well. And then continuing on up, what's very interesting is Thai star Stamp released his first Japanese language single, Jailhouse, on Avex's label across all digital music streaming platforms. What's very interesting is he teamed up with AAA member Sky High, and it is very interesting because he did the rap portion for this, which will be out of this world. I've listened to it a couple times already as of right now, and the blend that they did together was something you gotta hear. You can check out all the information about that on our site, including this digital streaming music link and the music video in question on our site as well. And then popular 9-member vocal dance unit Nizu released the dance promotional video for their track Baby I'm a Star on their YouTube channel. Originally released back in June with their chart-topping mini-album Make You Happy, this memorable performance is looking to take the top once again. You can check out all the information about that on our site, including the dance performance video in question. Then continuing on up to celebrate the release of their latest album, Whenever You Call, 5-member boy group Arashi dropped the music video for said track on their YouTube channel. Released today on September 17th or 18th in Japan across all digital music streaming platforms. This is the latest release done by the group since Kaito back in July, and as previously reported, Whenever You Call was written and produced by artist Bruno Mars and has an upbeat medium ballad with full-length English lyrics. And it did shock me because I was like, there's no way they're gonna do English lyrics fully in this, but it blew me away watching the music video. So you can check out all the information about that on our site, including the music video and digital streaming music links for Whenever You Call on our site as well.
Moving on up to our next article, we're going to be talking about girl idol group Twice, as they have dropped a brand new music video for their song More and More. More and More is on their latest album, hashtag Twice3. And that dropped back on September 16th. So it's already out now. You can definitely check it out. And it came in 3 editions. You can order each edition on the site. And we have the music video in question, which is very interesting. Very interesting. Definitely got a jungle vibe to it going on. So definitely check that out if you are a Twice fan.
And for a couple of regular news here, unfortunately, the 4-member rock band Brian the Sun announced that at the end of the year they will be disbanding. Vocalist Ryota Modi commented on the disbanding, saying that we've always managed to get this far with just 4 people messing around, so kinda let's play this new game plus with our lives. Each member also commented that they will be venturing on their own solo projects, and this surprising announcement comes off the heels of their announcement that they will have a live concert at the end of the month on September 25th, where they'll be performing the entirety of their discography. We at Ongakuryu like to thank Brian the Sun for their contributions to the music industry and wish them well on their future endeavors, which is a shame because I think with the ongoing crisis that happened, this was definitely not going to be in the cards. I think if everything went as planned, they wouldn't have been doing this because they were supposed to come here in Hawaii to perform and stuff.
Yeah, and I think there's going to be a couple of other groups, unfortunately, we'll read about in the near future just because the crisis, it's hard for them to do concerts now. So it's really unfortunate, but we do wish them the best of luck.
Yeah. I mean, Color Creations was one of them that just because of all the concerts that did get canceled, they had to rethink of what they're going to do. So,
yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. Going on a little bit of brighter news. If you live in the New York tri-state area and you go out to Times Squares, be on the lookout for the next week beginning today, as we record to the 24th, as the popular electropop trio Perfume will be hitting their billboard on Times Square with a collaboration with Apple Music. This comes off the heels of their latest single release, Time Warp, and this partnership with Amazon Music isn't limited to the US, as it is with France also taking part of the event. It ends in a couple days, so I don't know if it'll still be going on or not, but if you ask Alexa, what is the new Perfume song in either English or French? Perfume themselves will introduce the track in English or French. So be on the lookout for that.
Oh, nice, because we have like 90 Alexas in the house,
Yeah.
so I need to test that out.
So it ends today, I think, for us, but it still could be going on for the next couple of days. But I believe
Okay.
it's only a limited time only. But yeah, you can check out more information about that on our site. And then lastly, for regular news here, it is the voice actress Yuki Nakashima announced that she is signed with NBC Universal, making her solo debut into the music industry with her upcoming album, currently untitled at the time of reporting in December. Currently, she is famously known as the bassist Lisa Imai in the multimedia franchise Bang Dream and Aoi Zaizen in Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrans or Vrans, I believe that's how you call it. I'm not too
Brains.
sure. Brains.
It's like trains, but with a V instead of a T.
I see.
Brains.
Well, she plays the heroine in that, the main heroine for that.
Cool. I never watched it, but yes.
Yeah. Nakashima is no rookie to the industry, as she was also a part of the idol group Earth Star Dream back in 2015. And what's very interesting, the surprising announcement came from her birthday fan event that happened on September 12th. Currently, there's no information about the release at the time of reporting, except the key visual for the album, which you see on our site. I'm looking forward to this very much so. She is one of my favorite seiyus. So I can't wait. I'm probably going to buy this as soon as it's available. But you can check out more information about this on our site, including her involvement in the lovely track R on our site as well. And unfortunately, because Luna's been just gone for like how many weeks now, we kind of ran out of our usual topics that we would talk about. I mean, we do have a couple topics in mind, but that's more of a all three of us and the end of the year kind of thing. So we're just going to continue on to the Oricon. Unfortunate, but it is what it is here right now.
Yep, 100%.
And the Oricon, it was interesting. I'm going to say that.
I mean, it wasn't bad for what it is, but it's very sparse.
It's very sparse indeed. But with that, let's continue on to number 10. It's Kosui by Ito. Good for him. Like I said, having that TikTok and the Instagram Reels thing kind of really helped revitalize his stay for the industry. So that's been good all around, to be honest. So good for him.
Yeah.
This week it sold a lovely 16,954 points there, and continuing on up to Condemned by Yonezu Kenshi, keeping that number 9 from last week. Probably just living off the sales of the album. Overall.
Yeah, that thing's still doing good too.
And this week it sold a lovely 18,298 points. And continuing on up, it is Mirror/Dance by industry veteran Hamada Shogo. So this is your first exposure to Mr. Hamada here. What did you think of his style?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's an older style, but it's got a good rhythm and swing to it, and definitely something you can get up and dance to. And I mean, the dude's vocals is pretty solid. You can tell that he's honed that instrument over the many years of doing his craft. So.
Yep.
I liked both these songs. I will say I think Mirror is the better song of the two.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mirror was much more impressive in my mind.
Oh yeah. But Dance is still fun. It's got a really good hook and rhythm to it, and I wound up enjoying it a lot too. But no, this is great, and yeah, I'm glad I was able to experience him because he was pretty solid.
Yeah, Mirror/Dance sold a lovely 20,526 points. And continuing on up to Spark Again by Aimer. So this is very interesting. Unfortunately, we didn't have much to talk about because you're not watching Fire Force, and I don't really watch too much anime as of right now.
Yeah. I'm really behind on season 2. I've had so much to do in my personal life, and I really enjoyed season 1, and I'm kind of just wanting to binge season 2, so I'm kind of waiting for it to air. But I did listen to this, and Spark Again, I really enjoyed it. I have a hit and miss relationship with Aimer, and this was a hit, so it was really good. I don't think it was her best song, but it was still pretty solid nonetheless, and it did make me want to fire up some old Fire Force if you catch my drift. But
Yeah. For me, this is typical Eimer, and it's getting to that point that, she's not really reinventing the wheel and going out of her element at this point. And I'm kind of drudging that. And I don't want to say this for an artist. I already know her style at this point, and I need her to kind of evolve or do something with it.
I see what you're saying, but I think she's found her wheelhouse, and I think she's sticking in it, man.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, but it's gonna get to that point that I'm just like, okay,
yeah.
what else can you do? I mean, I was originally feeling that way with Aimyon, but then when she kept mixing it up single after single, and I'm kind of been loving it.
Yeah. No, I totally understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. But it was a decent song overall. I mean, it's Eimer's style with anime. I would kind of say that she's been kind of doing the anime kick as of late.
Yeah, and I mean, as a fair homage to the show that she's the theme of, there's a lot of fire and pyromancy, so to speak, in the trailer, in the music videos. So
yeah, it's very interesting because she's been doing this fire thing for a while now. Because she was with her song "Torches" also.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, she has like a couple. She does have like a couple of fire-based songs. I guess
I was like, man, she loves like pyromancy or something.
I wonder if she wrote the studio that did Fire Force and be like, hey, can I do the second opening too?
Because I love fire. But yeah, regardless, if it's a decent track, I'm personally not. It didn't win me over, but it's because of this is how it is as of right now.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it didn't change my relationship with her. Like I said, it's hit and miss. This one hit. I'm not going to go out and buy this tomorrow, though. So
yeah,
but it's not a bad song. There's if you're not a huge fan of her, I don't think this song's going to do anything.
It's not going to really change you.
Yeah, no, it's not really.
But regardless, Spark Again sold a lovely 22,843 points. Continuing on to Dynamite by BTS. Came back up again because I believe the album was doing very well. So,
Dynamite, indeed.
Yes. This week it sold a lovely 23,488 points. Continuing on up to number 5 is Yoru ni Kakeru by Yaosobi. Once again, I can't say much. She's been living off all the TikToks and all that stuff.
Yep.
And she's very, very popular with the young crew here. So go her. I mean, you take advantage of that. But it's building that hype once again for what she needs to do for the next track. So regardless, Yoru ni Kakeru so the lovely 23,678 points. And going on up to number 4, it is Make You Happy by Need You. Oh my god, I really
another
wish
TikTok.
Another TikTok thing where I'm just like, it's getting to that point where it's just getting its notoriety from TikTok and such. But
yeah. Regardless,
Make You Happy sold a lovely 23,837 points. Going on up to number 3, it is Hello EP by Official Hige Dandism. Like I said, I don't know how to feel about this whole super single thing, but it is what it is.
Yep.
And this week it sold a lovely 23,854 points. And going on up to number 2, it's Haraka no Kokoro by Aimyon. A great song and a great way to go out of 2024 for Aimyon, so it's really good for her. This week it sold a lovely 24,188 points here. And going on up to number 1, it is Oh Yeah by Boys and Men. But yeah, how do you feel about this song?
I loved it.
It wasn't doing me any favors, to be honest.
I thought it was fantastic. I will say this is very generic boys group. If you're not a fan of it, you will not. It's not going to be the conversion song. I promise you.
It's like Eimer. If you weren't a fan of them already, it's not going to change all that much.
Yeah, but see, I loved it. I thought it was muy magnifique. So this to me was just great. It was really good. I downloaded it. I've listened to it 4 times already. I am absolutely loving this song. It's got a good hook. It's very fun. It's very upbeat. It hits all the right notes, and that's what I like about it. The guy's harmony is fantastic, and I feel like, and to be fair, I've been on a boys band kick for a while. Like I've been listening to a lot of The Ice and all that, so like my mind's already in that space, you know. So for me to get more of that, I think is one reason why I like it. But now I gotta check out more Boys and Men, especially now that I know that Kaito's like the lead singer of it. Common Rider joke for the uninitiated.
If you guys don't know who that is, it is member Yutaka Kobayashi.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's like sorry, I can like I know character names, actor names. It takes me forever to remember them, but yes.
I mean, for me, like I said, it wasn't gonna win me over or anything, and I know the infamousy of this group, and because they are very involved with the tokusatsu community, I know a lot of their members are involved with tokusatsu stuff. But that ain't gonna lead any advantage. I keep church and state separate there.
As you should.
Yeah, so, but, I mean, it was alright. Like I said, it wasn't gonna change anything. It's like how you said with Eimer. If you're not really a fan of them, it's not gonna change your opinion of it either way. I'm just like, yeah, I understand their appeal, and this song is by the books.
Yep.
Boy group, and they have really good vocals, and I can't blame them for that. But
Oh, they sound fantastic.
I mean, this week it was all right. If it went unopposed, pretty much, for singles anyway. But this week it sold a lovely 42,824 points.
The competition was in the albums.
Yeah, the competitions were in the albums. I already had that view coming up. But let's go to the albums real fast here. We got Official Hige and Need You at 10 and 9 respectively. We got the Review Starlight Rondo 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 CD. I'm pretty happy I didn't get it, but it's Review Starlight, and I need that in my life. Tom Min's mini album Never Gonna Dance Again Act 1, Tom Min Volume 3. You got Black Star, which is the lovely stage production, kind of like Review Starlight. So you got this particular band here. You got L An by King and Prince still hanging on at number 5. No Good by N/A at number 4. Stray Sheep by Yunazu Kenshi at number 3. You got Oishi Pasta ga Aru Kite by Aimyon at number 2. And 24 Hours or 24H by 17. So 17, they've been the new hot stuff, so it's kind of...
Oh, they've been popular in both Japan. They're pretty hot in America. I mean, they're pretty huge over here. I've got a cousin that was going to go to Chicago to see them. So
yeah, so I mean, Aimyon and 17 took 1 and 2 and were making over 100,000 copies a piece. So that's the money there.
That is the bling blah.
The bling bling. But yeah, with that, I want to say thank you for listening to this week's episode of Ongaku. You can find us at all the usual social media stuff at Twitter and Instagram at Ongaku. You can find the site at ongaku.com. You can find our YouTube channel at youtube.com/ongaku. You can also follow our affiliates, Kuryu Hunter. He is a horror/retro streamer that does all the lovely and odd and quirky games. You can check him out at twitch.tv/KyoryuHunter, KYORYUHUNTER. You can also follow Timbertaff, who is a variety streamer, and he is going crazy with Paper Mario and this such like that. You can check them out at twitch.tv/Timbertaft, TIMBRTAFT. You can also follow our affiliate Rose, who is a Twitch streamer who does all the Monster Hunter stuff, so I'm pretty sure she was very excited about Monster Hunter Rise that was announced for the 3D or for the Switch. You can check her out at twitch.tv/RainstarKitty, RAINSTARKITTY. You can also follow our affiliate Fangirl Has No Name, who is a variety streamer and very heavy in the Zelda lore, so you can check her out at twitch.tv Fangirl has no name, FANGIRLHASNONAME. You can also follow the podcast that I do with Kyo, Timber, and Fangirl Cobb Potosaurus. This week was very, very heavy on all the release news for the next gen of consoles. So our talks about the Microsoft Series X and S, the PlayStation console in its whole entirety, and the Nintendo Direct third-party mini direct that they had a couple days ago. So you can check that out by looking up Kyoryu Hunter on all podcast media services. And you can follow me on Twitter at OTYKen1, where I talk about Bang Dream, Aina Aiba, the NBA Finals, Bang Dream, I guess Base. I've been picking that up again. Bang Dream,
Nice.
visual novels. And did I say Bang Dream? Bang Dream. You can also follow me because we are going back to Twitch streaming. You can follow me at twitch.tv/ongakuryu, same as the podcast, where you can follow me talk about all the lovely stuff about Zelda. I'm doing Breath of the Wild right now. I stream Breath of the Wild on Mondays and Thursdays, and I do a variety game on Saturdays. All of it is going to be at 10 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, with Saturdays at 9 p.m. Saturday will be very interesting. By the time this episode airs, you might see me play one of two games. I'm going to either play Kamen Rider Battle Riser, which is the Musou game.
Oh, I want to play that so bad.
Or I am going to play the AKB 1/142, the dating sim game, which is also really good. I've been wanting to play that for a long time, and I finally got the switcher to do that. So go check me out. Go give me a follow on there. You can follow me at OTOIKen1, where I update everything for the Twitch channel there. But where you can also find Luna at LunaMarie87. Can follow Renford at RenfordD. And where can we find you, Gray?
You can find me on Twitter at OngakuGray, where I tweet about what I'm watching, what I'm playing, all that fun jazz.
But yeah, with that, I want to say thank you so much for listening to this episode of Ongakuryu. I'm your host, Ken, saying thank you very much and have a great day. Aloha.
And this is Gray. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.